Hi, ladies. Here we are, week 3. I'm telling you, this goes so fast. When I turn around, it's a new week. I know it's a little different for me than you. You're doing the work, but I'm telling you, it's going to be over before you know it, and you're going to miss it. So let's look at week 3. This ends on February 2nd. This week's readings are The Power of Teacher Leaders, the Appendix 19A and B, Teacher Leadership Skills Framework, that's a link, the Literature Review, Chapter 3, and Finding the Literature, which is a link. And you're going to be doing research on your own on your topic. So you should be really narrowing that down, knowing what you want to do, because it does take a little time to gather the information and to get everything on paper. So let's click on our folder for Lit Review. There's a Lit Review tip here. You might not use every bit of information you come across, obviously. Some books and articles will be more useful than others, but the more you read, the more you know. So even if you're not going to use it, it doesn't mean that you can't peruse it and read over it. It might give you some good background information or some good tips on other things to research. Your discussion board for this week is after reading the Machai and McAvoy text and reviewing the LibGuide. Use the Gardner Webb LibGuide to search for articles, books, or ebooks that contain information about the 3 areas that you wrote about last week. Skim the resources to gauge their appropriateness to your topic. Then you're going to list your topics, list 3 resources that you found you could use under those topics for your lit review. As you evaluate your resources, start narrowing down your topic. And then what research topic or research question are you going to use? Now, does this mean this is final? No, but it does mean that everything that we're asking you to do is pushing you so that you can be on time. So it's a good idea if you have your topic ready for this week. Now, if something happens and you change your mind tomorrow, that's fine. Just let me know. But you have been thinking about it. You have listed 3 topics, and you should narrow it down to 1 and come up with the question that you're going to use this week. So please really be thinking about that and make sure you're picking an area that you're interested in, because you are going to spend some time with it. You also have a discussion board on the power of teacher leaders, week 3. Think carefully about the characteristics of teacher leaders that are in the appendix A and B. List the characteristics. For each, explain how a teacher leader exhibits those characteristics or behaviors differently than a teacher who isn't a leader. Use your own ideas and this framework to support your answers. Reflect on your work and respond to 2 of your colleagues' posts, which means this is due on Sunday, so that you can respond to 2 and your colleagues have time to look over your work. So this post is due on Sunday. Then in your week 3 EDUC 696, we have your site supervisor agreement to TaskStream. You may not have access to TaskStream yet, which is fine. I don't even look at TaskStream right now, but you will need to upload that to TaskStream at some time. So you can check if you have access, go ahead and upload it. If you don't have access, don't worry about it. You will eventually, and I will remind you if you forget to upload it. And then your entry 1 log is due for week 3. So make sure that you attach the rubric, the log, make sure you're looking at the rubric, and make sure that you, in that log, give me good description of what you did, how it relates to the standards, how it goes beyond your normal teaching duties, and how it relates to the course content. So that's listed here for you. Make sure that you look at the rubric so that you'll know what I'm looking for, and it is attached right here. You may or may not have a lot of hours done yet. That's fine. You have other opportunities to turn in your log, but you should have a start on it by now. Hopefully, I've seen all of your plans and have approved them and given you permission to go ahead and start. If you haven't turned that in yet, it needs to be turned in. I will start looking at week 2 work this week and weekend and get back to you on that. So not a busy week this week. So take this time to really dig into the literature, to dig into your lit review, and make sure that you're on target. Don't necessarily expect any writing right now, but what I would do is start an outline with your themes and how they feed into each other so that you can start plugging in information under those themes as you read. This is a type of paper that doesn't really necessarily begin at the beginning and end at the end. You may just plug in and work on the body and then go back and formulate that introduction and conclusion. That's actually how I wrote my lit review. And it was very helpful just to know that I could plug in and then go back and fix it. So work really hard on your lit review this week. Get your information turned in. Make sure that you get the Power of Teacher Leaders turned in by Sunday. Again, just urging you that if you have any questions, concerns, issues, please let me know. Email me, text me. Again, just if you text me, let me know who you are so that I'll respond. And I hope you ladies have a wonderful week, a wonderful weekend ahead. Get some rest, relax, and dig in. Have a great one. Take care. I'll talk to you soon.